I like this good music. Recording. Sergey, I have to disagree with you. Now, in this world, in this year today, I find blues on every continent. I have found Japanese blues musicians. I have found blues musicians in Australia, all over Canada, in England, all throughout Europe. I find them in Russia. I'm talking about really brilliant musicians. Now, there are some things that have stayed the same. For instance, blues music, though it was created by the black man in America, it's no longer owned by the black man in America. It is not. It is owned by larger than us. So there are a lot of political forces at work. Now me, I love the blues. I want to be an ambassador. I want to share it. But I want for my people to claim it, not selfishly to keep others from experiencing it and expressing it, but just to take the ownership and they with open hands say, yes, please take this music and play it. And I mean in every country in the world. The blues, just like rock and roll, just like a lot of music, was taken by those people in our society who have been the most powerful, also who happen to have white skin. And they are the ones who seem to make any industry out of it, any money. Most of the black musicians don't make a lot of money. Some do. Of course, you get Buddy Guy who's going to make money. When B.B. King was alive, he made some money. But the people that the music was created for, was played by and played to 100 years ago, they are not the people who receive the benefits of the blues. Their descendants, their children, their children's children who are my age and younger do not receive this benefit. So the blues is not just one big monolithic thing that stays the same forever. Junior Wells played a song called The Hippies Are Trying. This is back in the 1960s. And I saw Junior Wells with my own eyes in the 60s. So he was trying to stay contemporary with what was going on in the world. I know Howlin' Wolf sang a song, not a very popular song, called It's Going to Be a Coon on the Moon. And coon is a derogatory expression indicating black people. And they're talking about astronauts going up to the moon and cosmonauts up to the moon. Well, yes, it depends what day it is. Today is Tuesday. Okay, so today is Fred McDowell. Tomorrow is going to be Howlin' Wolf. The day after, I think, is Blind Blake. And then Muddy Waters, and on and on. I have so many favorites, and I try to steal from all of them. They are my heroes. Music is my religion, and the blues is my salvation. It is the color of my soul. I want to tell people that the blues, even though the men who created it are dead, the music is alive. It is alive, and it gets in your bones, and it makes you have to move, and it makes you have to express yourself. These are the feelings I got when I first heard it, and I want to be able to create the same feelings to others who hear it now. I want to be alive. Viva la blues! La revolution! The blues is going to continue. It is going to survive. There will be many people who will listen and be stirred and moved by the music as I was. But they will bring to it their own youth, their own experiences, just like I did. But the blues will survive. I personally would like for more black men and women to continue to sing the blues, but it's going to be sung by all people. And for that I'm glad. But my son is, he's part of, I think, 2 different bands. And he does the vocals, he does some harmonica. He's learning to play the electric bass. And he sings songs like Howlin' Wolf, Spoonful, you know, and Smokestack Lightning. He's trying to do, he's learning, he's teaching himself the blues. So the blues is going to continue to live, but it is still an endangered species, meaning it needs care, it needs protection, it needs love, it needs attention.
But my woman left me 100 times, you know.
Well, then you got another one 100 more times, right? Didn't you?
No, but it's
well, some of the
brand of blues.
Well, yeah, women are going to be leaving men. If the human race survives, women will be leaving men for centuries. So the hearts are going to be getting broken for centuries. They're going to be blues. Perhaps, because Howlin' Wolf, when he got the spirit in him, he didn't seem to care how he moved. His body just moved. And for a very long time, it seemed like the only way Caucasian people moved, the white people moved, was more formally, like from the European dance traditions in the 1700s and the 1800s, that, you know, a little more. But now, you look on the video, you see the white girls twerking. So, hey man, it's all alive now, you know. It's some of both. There's not an absolute answer. You have to understand that the blues, there is something about it. It was created by black people, and it was given a name that we try not to use anymore. They call it the N-word. That word is nigger. And it was a very bad word, meaning bad things toward a person. The soul of that music came from niggers, people who had to survive the hardest of times, the worst of oppression, terrorists known as the Ku Klux Klan, the Night Riders who would kill members of black communities. And the music came from the survivors of that. Now the people who continue to pass along the blues, thankfully didn't have to experience the same things as those who originated it. So there's a little bit difference, and then there's a lot that's the same. It's some of both. Some the same, some a little different. The future of music. Music will always continue. Every once in a while there will be an evolution. Something that plants the seed of a new way of looking at it will happen. My father told me once that there is nothing new under the sun, that it is all the same always. He said that for me to be an entertainer or an actor or a singer, I have to find a new way to say the same old thing. So people are going to try to continue to create new ways of saying this music the way it is, but every once in a while there will be an evolution, just like Johann Sebastian Bach revolutionized certain things and certain chords, and Mozart made certain things happen, and the German Mannheim-style orchestra began to come into prevalence. And the same with blues. You went from Robert Johnson to Muddy Waters to Buddy Guy, and on. There will be evolutions. And Jimi Hendrix, it would.
John Lee Hooker.
And John Lee Hooker.
Yes,
John Lee Hooker. There is something so primitive and beautiful in his music that I cannot escape. I'm going to try to do a tune tonight, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Have a nice gig.
Thank you, Sergey.